So I'm not super open about it in, the few days that I've had this channel, but not to, make this into like a, oh, like you should fear me thing, like this should change the way that you feel about me like forever thing, because that's the last thing that I want. Like after you hear this, my big hope is that you will still treat me like a normal person, Cuz it's just really hard. Think of it as if I'm like coming out to you telling you that I'm gay. Um, but it's not really. But just like imagine like I'm saying that. Okay, so you might want to like sit down, pull your pants up before I tell you this. I have visions, more specifically future vision. Um, for all of you Steven Universe fans out there, uh, it's kind of like a Sapphire situation, Garnet situation. It is a heavy burden to carry, because I don't usually like talk about it. Again, that's why it's kind of like similar to coming out, because I don't want people to like only view me as like, oh, the guy that can see into the future, can see like when we're all gonna die, because sometimes it like makes people not want to be friends with me, and want to cut me off because they're like, oh, I don't like that you know that, and it just makes me be like, it's not, it's not my fault that I am this way. Like it's just, I just happen to know that your mom's gonna die on Tuesday. Sorry. Like I just that was a whole thing. I don't even want to get into it. Um but the reason I'm bringing this up, and the reason I'm finally coming on here and spilling my guts to the world about this, is because yesterday I was getting ready for bed. I just like brushed my teeth. I'm fucking lying, by the way. And I was doing all my shit. I was not beating my meat. It did sound like that, but not last night. And I had a vision, like I do. And normally they're like, normally they're it's weird having visions, but I can usually kind of understand like why they are the way they are. Like I'll get a vision like, oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow, and I'll be like, yes. And then I'll get another one that's like, oh, you're gonna see someone fucking kidnap a kid tomorrow. I'm like, fuck. But like, like I get it. Sometimes I get ones that are like obvious, like, oh, you're gonna goon to Funny Bunny in 2 hours. I'm like, duh. Um, but this one was different. I had a vision of me getting married to Ragatha. And I know that there's probably a lot of Ragatha self shippers, Yume shippers, whatever the fuck y'all calling it nowadays, um, who may be crushed to hear this, because obviously we know like my future vision is 100% true. Like there's no denying that. So this really probably changes some things for you guys. I'm I'm sorry. I don't I don't know how that's going to happen. Because I don't know. And I don't, oh sorry, my hair looks terrible. I don't know what to do, because like how do you even go about that? Do I need like gooseworks or glitches like blessing? Do I need to talk to Ragatha's voice actor and get their blessing? Like I'm a little unsure. How is that going to work? Because in in the vision that I had, it was like Ragatha was actually there, but I don't know how it's going to work. I guess like depending on when it happens, like if it's, I don't know if it's going to be like soon or like further in the future. It didn't tell me that. It just told me that I'm gonna get married to her at some point. So I guess if it's really far in the future, maybe it could be like a hologram situation. Maybe robots finally got to a point where they could make like Miku real, which if they can make Miku real, they could probably make Ragatha real. But I don't know if I want to get married to a robot unless it was like a really hot, sexy man robot, you know? So, I mean, not saying like Ragatha's not sexy, but I don't know. Um, I guess I just feel a little weird about it, considering, her whole thing with being in the digital world anyways. I'd feel a little bad if her soul was, like, housed in a robot. Um, yeah, it's just... I really don't... I don't know what to do with this, bro. I really don't.